we are on SD video and HDMI.
Okay, turn the sound to SD.
HDMI?
The sound button should be on the same input as the Admiral. So if it says SD,
it says SD, but there's no SD on the side. We usually have to go L line in.
line in is us.
Yeah.
HDMI is the GoPro.
It's yellow.
Local video.
Shiloh. Emily advances to third. Kayla is at second, and Anna up to bat. No outs.
Was that a single or a double?
That was a double, and Anna is hit by a pitch.
Logan at second, and now Ariola hit by a pitch.
And Marble is in as a courtesy runner for Ariola at first. So bases loaded, Tay up to bat.
All right.
Inside, ball one. That's going to be a fly ball and it's going to land foul.
So I was looking at Max Preps today. They have us as having a 17, what was it, 17-3 and no conference games played. Is that right?
No, we've had one conference. We had Vincent.
No, that was a Freedom.
Well, it's Freedom, but they're in the same conference. So no region play. This is our first region play game.
Oh, that's right.
Okay, so Tate walks up infield, back to the pitcher for out number 1.
OG, Bobby, Josh. OG, Bobby, Josh. OG, Bobby, Josh.
So this is our first actual region game. So yeah, they have us like number 6 in our region, but we haven't even played a region game. So that's going to be a ball, and pass ball, and Emily is in safe.
Wow, not a lot of action in the dirt.
So we got ball 1, 0-1 count. We got runners at second and third with Allison up to bat.
Everybody else advanced on the same pitch.
Correct. Inside corner strike. 1-1 count.
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out.
Allison with the hit. It's going to go into the shortstop's glove. And goes back because she was not tagged up. Left a little early. Wow.
Yeah. Wins are going down.
Correct. And no runs advance. As Kayla has to go back to tag up.
It's now 2 outs.
Ball on the inside corner.
Yeah, this pitcher's really working that inside corner. She's working that inside of the flag, inside of the plate, really jamming it down.
That's going to be a hit.
That's not a...
I'm not sure what our runner's doing there.
I think she thought she had a runner behind her because there was a force. So, Eric batting into the fielder's choice. Marvin caught. Don't get that run.
We'll ask Blue as he comes back.
It does. It wasn't a force out.
It should. It wasn't a force out.
That's what that is. Better double check. They did score the run.
They counted.
Yes.
They counted. He said they counted.
All right, so defensively today, Allison Booth is going to get the start in the circle.
Why didn't that run count? That wasn't a force of 3. Blue.
She had to tag her and the run already crossed the plate.
There was no force at 3.
There was no force at 3. There's no force at 3.
Now let's go.
She already crossed.
There's no force at 3.
That's what
You got played yet?
Okay, so
So we do have an oath around Valley. Top of the first, going into the bottom of the second.
yeah, now I need all the same on this.
Hey, well, they were, but not in the right order. So we'll talk about them as they come up. Number 8 is up to bat first.
Well, I don't have hers.
Oh, I'm not gonna, maybe I might be speaking too soon. She just kind of walked towards the dugout, talking to coach. Yes, number 8 is batting first. Number 8 is the right fielder. All right. Too many things at once going on.
It's like juggling. Now there's a big one for you.
All right, so like I was saying, Allison gets the start in the circle, Anna behind the plate, Tay at first, Shiloh at second, Kayla at short, Sky at third. Foul ball. That's going to jiggle our camera just a tap. Rounding out the outfield, we have Emily, Merritt, and Macy. Strike 2. 0-2 count.
Yeah, I took Allison in Sunday for an ice bath.
How'd it work?
It was great. We started out with some warm water because the hot water's the only one connected. And I started dumping in buckets of ice and made her shiver for 10 minutes. And then I got her out. She had no range of motion. Her feet didn't bother her.
Good.
So,
And we were able to get Ani in on Sunday as well, chiropractic and the hyperbaric chambers.
yeah, I need to look into that hyperbaric chamber.
She's done 2 appointments since we got back. Strikeout for Allison. And she'll go back again on Thursday. I thought they were messing with us down there. I think it was just the wind.
No, somebody was popping on the fence. Camera bounce. Can you take this for just a second?
Right, what number do we have? So number 13 up to bat. Foul ball. Allison with the pitch on its way. Strike swinging. 0-2 count. Giving her sign. Delivering the pitch. Strike 3 looking. All right, and that is going to bring up number 29 up to bat. 29 is the third baseman for St. John's. So those of you that are watching, please make sure you hit that subscribe button so that we can be notified of any live events by Let's Go Elks. Pitch is on its way. Inside corner, strike 1 looking. Gets her sign. Outside corner. 0-2 count. Allison with all 3 batters so far in an 0-2 position. And pitch number 3. Swing strike. 3 of 3 down for Allison. So that takes us to the end of the first inning with an 0-3 lead for Round Valley. And while we're waiting, let's get some numbers here for defense for St. John's.
Are you getting
15 is the pitcher, 24 is the catcher, 23 is the first baseman, second baseman is number 11. And
I used to have a job.
third baseman is 29. Sorry, Dan, I can pass it back to you. 13 is the shortstop. Left field is number 9. Center field is number 12. And right field is number 8.
Yeah, look good.
All right, well there you go. It's back
That
to
was
you.
your daughter throwing bullets right there.
Allison's feeling it apparently. 3 up, 3 down. Is that what that was?
That was, I think, 9 pitches, Dan.
I will take that.
And they can barely hear me on their side, so.
Their side.
Let's see, how does that sound?
I can juice up the gain a little bit. How about now?
Well, let's see what they say. We're in the yellow here on our side, so.
Oh wait, are we on line in when it reset?
We are. We're.
Or are we
So
doing?
Danielle, please let me know.
All right, Sky Peralta striding to the plate. Got to get that in there at least once. The hold sign from the umpire. Here's the go. She jumps on that first strike. Pitcher gets it. Ground ball to pitcher to first base for the out at 1. Not a lot of velocity. I would say probably need to let that ball travel just a little bit.
Macy with the high fly ball. The wind is going to pull that.
Yeah, third baseman came over trying to make that play and just could not get there. Yeah, Jessica likes it. Thank you, Jessica. We appreciate you being out there today. And now I got to get back. All right, so here we go. Foul ball.
Another foul ball.
Soderquist looking for that hit. Yeah, loving that win today, huh?
Strike 3 swinging. Out number 1, and we're back up to the top of the lineup.
Okay, guys, really trying to reduce the wind in the mic, but I mean, we're sitting in St. John's, so this is not the time of year to try to hide from the wind.
Softball season, you know when it hits. Strike swinging.
A lot of movement on the ball. This girl's got some good placement, this pitcher. I don't have her name. The lineup blew away, so we're just doing everything by position and number. So I am not doing that on purpose. I just don't have the information.
Shiloh with the little pop-up to shortstop. Shortstop able to hold on to it for out number 2. All right, so that was out number 3.
Yep.
All right, here we go, back out defensively. And while we were waiting for that, let's give a little shout out and love to those sponsors. Arizona Choice Insurance by Bryce Hamlin, local broker for our community. Dan Muth, Land Surveying, modern technology for all your land surveying needs, drone mapping, and more. Emerald Sanders Realty, call Jody today for a realtor that's been in the business since 2005. Lackey Rentals, they can be found on Facebook or by calling 928-242-5705. Lackey Rentals specializes in equipment rentals, including skid steers, mini excavators, dump trailers, car haulers, tractors, and equipment haulers. They are located in Eager, and they do deliver. McCall Hauling and Dirt Works, specializing in septic install and repair, gravel, dirt, pads, roads, and brush removal.
Oh, man. Sky is trying to warm up the infield. She stepped right in front of Alice. I thought she was going to catch a fastball on the side of the head.
Pioneer Title Agency that takes the approach that's professional and not stuffy. They have a strong commitment to serve, and by using Pioneer Title Agency, you're opening new doors to success and friendship. White Mountain Regional Medical Center, empowering a healthier community. They're expanding the ER, coming soon. New MRI, CT, nuclear medicine machines on site. They have all local administrators currently. Diana Elmer, White Mountain Ponderosa Realty. She wants to connect with you on your next home purchase or sell. Contact her at 928-245-3139. Woodland Building Center, it's under new management. Springtime is here, so get those lawns and yard projects going, and they can help you out at Woodland. That's going to be foul ball, strike 1. ZNet Networks, IT, networking, DJing, and live streaming. So thank you to those sponsors, because without you, we wouldn't be able to do this. So if you see them in town, please make sure you give them a thanks as well. Strike 2. So this is number 15 up to bat.
Yeah, she came around a little bit early on that foul ball, sending it down the left field line, and then just below that pitch.
Nice pitch by Allison there.
Freezing her on that change up.
So out number 1.
Yeah, it's amazing how well everybody can do when they're nice and fresh, huh?
Yeah, I had the day off yesterday. A couple of them went in and hit. Anna went to throw just to make sure she was able to move, and good to see them all back on the field.
I took Allison into the whirlpool for an ice bath. Because she was pretty stiff. She was pretty stiff from the car ride home late Saturday night. So Sunday when she got up, I took her in. Pitch missing just outside
So
for a 1-1 count.
Yeah.
1-1-1 in the bottom of 2.
2-1 count. I think we got everything secure now, Dan.
Yeah, we're going to need to keep an eye on that YOLO, make sure we're not.
That's why I pushed it up against this so it doesn't have.
Are we dropping any
Not
foul
right
ball
now.
out of play?
2-2 count. And here between half innings, I will go ahead and move that camera for just a tad bit better angle. That's going to be strikeout for out number 2.
It was a 17 or
This
11.
is 11.
I have a list. Did you see how fast my wife jumped up to go make sure that score was right?
I love it. Strike 1.
She was not going to be denied.
So the score is 0-3, Round Valley on top. We are in the bottom of the second inning. And that's going to be grounded off Allison's knee over to over to Kayla. Kayla makes the throw to Tay, but not in time.
Yeah, I'm going to have to call that an error on Allison. She should have fielded that or left it completely alone. So
2 down. We got a St. John's runner on first base with number 23 up to bat.
as much as I hate to do that.
That's going to be foul ball out of play. Allison getting her sign. And the delivery of the pitch. Strike 2.
Oh, go on. Try to steal that base. I'd like to.
Right here, he's sending her. She's going.
Well, there's
2 strikes, yes. And strike number 3. So we head into the top of the third inning with a Round Valley lead of 3-0 here in St. John's.
And now that everybody's been through the order, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this should be either the tail end of this inning, this at bat, or the beginning of the next at bats when we're gonna see the breakout.
All right, so we're leading off with Emily, Kayla, Anna. There you go. You just heard it from Miss Muth herself.
Former Coach Muth, and maybe soon to be Coach Muth again.
Now you just started rumors, Dan.
There's a teaser. Dun, dun, dun. Not saying anything. Coach Emerald is staying in place. So.
Wow, that wind.
Yeah, that wind is something else.
If we can get the ball as a line drive towards center field, I can see that wind taking it all the way over the right field fence, Dan.
Yeah, you hit. If you even send it into right center, you'll probably hit the press box on the football field. I mean, we got a 20, 25 mile an hour wind, hard out of the northwest. So it's kind of blowing left to right on your TV screen.
Dan, I didn't fix that camera.
Oh. Well, you gotta hurry because my kid's bad.
Oh, we're up. So Emily, well, then I missed the music and Brooklyn ran away, so. There's that line drive, but
to
right
center
to
field.
center fielder.
So we're gonna blame that out on Brooklyn for not doing the.
blame me, she says.
Kayla Logan, number 21, shortstop, junior for Round Valley, now coming to the plate.
Ball down low. 1-0 count.
Kind of a laid-back game, if I do say so myself.
Kayla with the bunt. Pitcher coming in on it. Throws. It's going to be a fielding error on the pitcher. Kayla is going to go to second. Right fielder throws the ball to second, but not close enough to the base to tag Kayla. So Kayla's going to reach on an error and advance on that same error. And on up to bat.
Well, that wasn't a fielding error. That was a throwing
error, yes.
Yeah.
By the pitcher.
So I'm going to undo. Let me see how I can score that. I might have to back up.
Foul ball out of play.
Yeah, keep track of this for a second. Bunt. No, it wasn't a sack, so I don't need to worry about that. Single here. On throwing error. Yes, I can assign a throwing error. So, okay, what's count on this batter?
It's a foul ball and a ball. Or foul ball and a ball, yes.
Foul ball and a ball.
1-1 count.
To Anna.
And that's another ball inside. 2-1 count.
Yeah, she's really working that inside of the plate. She does not want to give Round Valley anything to really swing at.
Nice line drive down the left field line. That goes all the way to the corner. Scores Kayla easily, and that's going to be a double for Anna.
Yeah, good. Well hit stand-up double right down the left field line and then just rolling out to the corner. I mean, nobody had a play on that.
And Marvel comes in as a courtesy runner. All right, so Tay up to bat. That's going to be to third baseman. Throws over to first. First baseman attempts but does not let go of that ball. So that's going to be an out. Out number 2 on Tay, and Jalen advances on the throw. So Allison Muth up to bat now. 4-0 score, Round Valley in the top of the third inning. 1 on, 2 outs. Inside, ball 1.
So we have some conspiracy theories going around about the Sabino game.
What was that? That the pitcher purposely hit Allison?
Yeah.
I don't know if I would disagree with that thought.
So the theory floated at our dinner table last night was that a coach or a parent that might have made that call? But yeah, it was interesting that she was very controlled all night, and then the only person she hits is
Allison with the nice line drive as well down that left field line. Scores Jalen, and a single for Allison. And Allison's also going to get a courtesy runner. We have Tycee Walker coming in. Right, so we have a 5-0 lead for Round Valley in the top of the third inning. Merrick up to bat. Tycee on first base.
I'm going to have to edit some numbers.
Nice hit by Merrick.
Oh,
that's going to be going, and it hits the outside of the fence. So 2-run home run for Merrick.
Did that hit the top of the fence?
No, it went all the way over.
It went over?
I thought that there was a car right there, but it didn't. It just missed the car.
No, it went over. Well, so as usual, Round Valley's bat's coming alive with 2 outs because
what else would we do?
We just can't challenge ourselves enough, I guess.
And we have Macy up to bat.
Peralta.
Sky's up to bat.
Yeah, Peralta moved up 1 place in the lineup. Round Valley's ball club all outside of the dugout, all standing at the fence.
That's I don't know. I don't know if I would be able to stand in that dugout either.
Yeah.
Got a nice little location for the team outside of it.
1-1 the count to Peralta.
Correct. 2-1 count.
So this pitcher's looking at about. She's going to break 40 pitches on Peralta.
3-1 count.
I had to lay her up. That wind's got just enough bite. You know what? And I don't know how your dad's running around without a jacket on.
2-1 count. 3-2 count.
Yeah, I've got 32.
As soon as I said it, I knew I was wrong. Well, he had me pull in up there so that they could back in and watch the game from the truck. Inside, ball 4.
So newbie going yard, bringing in 2 runs, increases Round Valley's lead to 7 so far this inning. Now Soderquist up to bat with a runner on first and 2 outs. Foul
ball. If you are watching, please make sure you hit that subscribe button so that way you're notified of any live events by Let's Go Elks. That pitch was a strike on the inside corner.
And if you want to, turn on all of your devices that can access YouTube. In each one of those, like and subscribe. And let's just get multiple hits.
Sky is caught stealing to second. So Macy will lead us off at the top of the 4th inning. Sky with the caught stealing for out number 3. So we're going to head on into the bottom of the 3rd inning. Round Valley on top, 7-0. And looks like defensively we are going to stay the same.
Yeah, so right now, Allison, so the St. John's pitcher comes out of that inning with 41 pitches total. Allison with Round Valley has got 23 pitches to start this inning. So she'll probably end up running about 10-12 behind.
That first inning was 9 pitches, I believe, Dan, right?
Yep, I think so. Had to go fix some technical difficulties, so I didn't get to see all of it. A lot of smiles on those faces. Apparently everybody got some good rest on Sunday.
I think so. I think Sunday was a lazy day for most of the team.
I couldn't imagine anybody just jumping out of bed with their hair on fire. I know I didn't want to. We got back about midnight.
Well, you got home a lot later than we did.
Well, we had to chase down food, and then I'm driving Emily's Jeep, and it does not come up the rim fast.
I think we got home about 10:15.
10:15?
Yes, sir.
You must have just jumped in the truck and headed straight home.
We got food.
Yeah.
We had to go find Raising Cane's. Go figure.
So did we, which took us completely in the wrong direction.
Did you go on the one? Oh, you went on Shea. We went on the one on Thomas. So.
Yeah, no, we went on Shea, and it was. I had to.
Strike one, swinging.
Oh,
this is number 25, Dan.
Yeah, so I had 25 or 24.
25.
We don't have a 25. She must be DHing for somebody.
Strike 2.
Called her swinging.
Swinging.
Yeah, so I told Allison, find like a Raising Cane's on Shea. She does, but on the west side of the 101. 2 miles down from the 101.
And that's going to be in play to Kayla. Kayla over to Tay for out number 1.
Logan scooping that up and getting it over to Walker. Now we've got who? Number 9?
Number 9 up to bat. And then it looks like we're going back to the top of the lineup with number 8. All right, Allison has received her pitch. And it's on its way. Bunt, and it's going to roll. It would have rolled foul. However, Peralta picks it up, and before it does, throws it on a fielding error or a throwing error to Tay. And the runner advances to second. So that ball had the spin to roll foul. And we are at the top of the lineup for St. John's, number 8. The runner on second and 1 out. Strike swinging. 0-1 count. And that's going to be a foul ball. You know, last game, it was the first game, I think, of the tournament this weekend. After the game, Anna says, "Ma, had a foul ball go off my helmet, and I'm okay." That's going to be a change up high. So 1-2 count.
Yeah, nice rise ball there, Muth. As she goes skyward with that pitch.
Love the smile on the face. Allison hitting those spots. Foul ball. You know, I know as you as a pitcher's mom and me as a catcher's mom.
Pitcher's mom?
Pitcher's dad. You know what I mean, Dad. I love that Allison does not make Anna have to do a lot of extra work back there. Does a very good job at hitting those spots that Anna places that glove in.
Well, actually, you have me to thank for that, and I'll tell you why.
Lots of bucket work.
When I would sit on that bucket, if she threw anything wild, I wouldn't go get it. I'd make her go get it. And you know what? Accuracy improves when the pitcher has to shag their own passed balls and wild pitches.
So that last at bat was a strikeout.
Yep.
Swinging, and number 13 up to bat, first pitch, swinging strike.
Yeah, so we worked with Allison on her accuracy, and literally that's how I did it, was I just make her shag her own pass balls and wild pitches, and pretty soon that box got tighter and tighter to where I didn't have to move off the bucket. It wasn't until she started throwing rises and drops that it got a little hairy.
Yeah. All right, so Allison with the 2-1 count up there for number 13.
When she started throwing rises and drops, that's when I had to start wearing shin guards because my shins were just getting battered, especially with the drop ball.
Foul ball.
So 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Round Valley with a 7-0 lead on St. John's, where St. John's has a runner on second. Yeah, Allison has always garnered a lot of appreciation from her catchers.
Nice strike 3. Swinging for Allison.
When we were playing for Notorious, catcher Corinne Collins loved Allison because she didn't have to move. And then when Allison started moving on to Bat Busters, before Anna was there,
Ripley. Lauren?
Nope. Yeah, Lauren and Carly both loved Allison because they didn't have to move. And it's been like that, ever since then. So,
well, Anna and Allison have played club together there was a little break there in the middle, but for about 3 years now.
Yeah. Both started with Bat Busters, and now both gonna probably wrap up their careers with Bat Busters.
Yeah, if it weren't for you guys, Anna wouldn't have started there.
I'll never forget when Coach Garduno asked me if I knew a catcher. I'm like, I sure do. I sure do.
Well, it was funny, though, because remember the very first tournament, he played her in the outfield, and she made that diving catch, and that was her position for the longest time.
Yeah. Well, he didn't want to. He thought she was too valuable out in the field. Like, you have no idea what you're missing out on. And his daughter also played catcher, so he was trying to figure out who was going to go where. He had a catcher. The assistant coach's daughter was also a catcher, so there was some adjustment there. But Anna finally worked her way up through the ranks, and it was pretty much handled at that point because once she got that spot, she never gave it up.
and it's been fun.
Well, I'll tell you, that's true. Emily, Allison, Kayla, Anna, those teams, they think they have a work ethic. And then when the Mountain Girls get introduced into the system, they figure out, we really don't. They do.
Right. And that's going to be a pop fly by Macy. And it's going to be trouble. The pitcher calls it. First baseman starts coming towards her, and pitcher backs off.
So she pulled her glove and didn't play it. I guess that's a single?
Yeah. We are going to give Macy the single on that.
I mean, that very unconventional, but yeah.
Shiloh up to bat, back to the top of the lineup with Macy on. No outs. Shiloh with the bunt foul.
Yeah, that was the one comment that I always receive, from the different coaches that Allison's played for, was, one, does she have any friends or sisters that want to play with us? Two, the girls up there play with a lot of heart. Well, yeah, they do, but they all do. I mean, it's not
just those four. It's all of these girls. Like, if you watched this last weekend, you saw the heart that these girls have.
Yeah, I mean, this group is a very special group, and they've gelled and they've come together, and they'll always have a special place in my heart.
So Shiloh with the 0-2 count. Go ahead, Dan.
Just because Lisa and I have been in and on the field with them since they were about 8, and it's just been an amazing time to watch them grow.
And that's strike number 3 swinging for Shiloh. That brings Emily up to bat with 1 on, 1 out. And I always feel that the kids that are your kids' age, your daughter's age, you always have a little bit more rapport with them. Not necessarily the same age, but, within a 2 or 3 grade span.
Yeah.
Inside, and that's going to move Macy over to third on that pass ball.
Well, and these girls are workers. They've got a strong work ethic. They always have. I used to think that, I had a pretty jaded opinion, to be honest.
And that's going to be foul, out of play.
Until I had the opportunity to actually get in and coach these guys at the junior high level, and then I realized, you know what? There's some workers here.
They like to have fun, and I think that is a big thing. Girls have to feel good to play good.
Yep.
That's going to be a dribbler to the first baseman, out at first, but does bring Macy across for an 8-0 score. That puts 2 outs on the board, and Kayla up to bat.
Yeah, offensively, I think we might be looking at top of 5 before we have that breakout.
That's going to be outside, ball 1.
So, but yeah, I tend to believe that the girls up here
inside,
and remember on that Notorious team, Ashton Crosby played with us. We tried to get as many of the girls from all the towns as we could, just so that we could always make sure that our roster was full.
Ball, 3-0 count.
So, the girls up here are special. They are. They work hard, and I don't care what school you play for. I don't care what color your uniform is. Oh!
Little high, but called strike. Kayla on her way down to first has to come back. 3-1 count.
Umpires don't like it when you assume something, so I think he just did that. Hey, sweetie, wait for me.
And now she's got ball 4.
Yeah, I think that was. You let me decide if it was a ball.
Then we got a time by Coach Irvin for St. John's.
But yeah, I've got a lot of respect for the girls up here and the level of ball they play. I mean, Snowflake, Shiloh, a lot of heart, a lot of intensity. Chris and I had a lot of fun bringing the girls together and getting them on the field, getting some club experience going. And that, whether you play club or you don't, it's still, that's not the thing. It's just basically more, it's more reps. You could argue, make the same argument about AAU basketball. Did you see that? What a time to blank on his name. Basketball coach for Avali, varsity coach.
Boys?
Yeah.
Poston.
Poston already has May, June, and July's tournament schedule posted for
the summer for his
summer
program. Yeah. I saw that actually this morning, and I was like, good for him. Gives these kids a chance to plan and not have something come up unexpectedly.
Yep. And I think that's great. Lisa and I said the same thing. We saw that and we're like, good for him. Because now you can start planning. Coach Baca can now plan his 7-on-7 around that.
Right.
Yes, it creates a little bit of a race to see who's going to get their schedule done first. But if everybody knows when everybody else is working, then you can all share the same kids.
Nice line drive by Anna down the left field line again. That's going to bring Kayla around from second to third, and Anna's going to have a stand-up double. And we should have a courtesy runner coming in for Anna.
So Marble's going to run for Anna?
Yes. All right, so we have Tay up to bat, runner at second and third. Tay with a nice hit. That may be over. 3-run home run for Tay.
There it is. Tay Walker with a 3-run shot to left center. Good night, Irene. And that's going to put Round Valley up 11-0 with 2 outs in the top of the 4th. I might have spoke too soon.
I think you did, Dan.
When I said it'd be the top of the 5th, this might be the time.
All right, so Allison up, bases cleared with 2 down, 11-0 score, top of the 4th inning. Strike on the outside corner. Just foul. Just foul. He wasn't sure what he was going to call there.
Hey. Take it easy.
0-2 count for Allison.
It is a rivalry game, sweetie.
Dan talking to his wife there. Little low, 2-1 count.
Yeah, well,
That's fly ball. And that wind carried that ball. Allison's got another life here.
Use it. Of course, it's hard to talk smack back when that happens. Yeah, I don't know. Oh.
Foul ball. So our varsity boys baseball team is playing right now as well.
Oh, they are right next door, aren't they?
They are.
Oh, wait a minute. Is that the JV field right there? I think that's a JV field.
Well, it's up and around, just a ways down.
Yeah.
Too bad they're not a little closer. We could see what was going on.
Yeah.
Foul ball out of play by Allison.
Allison
needs to be a little bit more patient there.
Yeah, she's out way ahead of that pitch. But she's been fighting it off at any height, so she's kind of letting the pitcher know, yeah. I can hit it there too.
So 1-2 count for Allison. 2 down, 11-0 score, Round Valley on top. And that's going to be out of play. Two count.
Yeah, 10 pitches and we got a 2-2 count.
So I just got a text that says our boys are winning 3-0. Not
there-
sure of any other information, but winning 3-0. Foul ball. She didn't like it, so she fouled it off. This is like pitch number 9, isn't it, Dan?
Yeah. But I think she fouled that off the handle, didn't
She did. It was a little inside there. You do what you got to do. And ball, full count. So Allison working her way from an 0-2 now to a 3-2 with all those foul balls.
Yeah, and this is like pitch number 10 to this batter. So her QABs are definitely going to go skyward.
And Allison with the ground ball over to third over to first for out number 3. So we are heading down into the bottom of the 4th inning.
Yeah, Crosby to the first baseman picking up that out. I'm sorry, but she's the only one I recognize. I think that's Chantel Perry at shortstop.
The first baseman's an Overson.
Oh, okay.
You know, funny story.
What's up?
Her mother was my babysitter when I was a little girl in Fredonia.
No kidding.
Her grandmother, Linda Cleason, was my mom's basketball coach in high school and softball.
Wow.
And she was coaching still there when I was in 8th grade, and then I moved to Page. And, yeah. So, small world. But they also live over here in St. John's, right next door to where James Bingham used to live, who was my my elementary school principal in Fredonia. So, small little world.
Well, you know, back in the day, Fredonia was quite it was a bustling little logging town.
It was.
Kind of a sister city to Kanab, because it's only,
7 miles.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's Fredonia, the Buckskin Tavern, the Sunset Lodge, and then Kanab, right?
Yep.
So,
Yep.
I mean,
So we got a defensive change here. We got Montana Westbrook replacing Macy Soderquist out in right field.
Westbrook, a senior.
Westbrook has done a great job this year when she's been put into play. All right, Allison receiving her call, her pitch.
And tomorrow we have Hopi at home.
Muggione. Inside corner, strike 1. Muggione at home tomorrow.
Muggione.
And then we're in Valley Sanders on Friday. Tomorrow's game will be at 2 o'clock, and then Valley Sanders will be at 2:30 our time.
Yes, I made that adjustment. Okay, so I don't know if everybody's aware or not, but the Senate just passed a bill that makes daylight savings time permanent. So the time we have now will become permanent in 2023. So we will always be on time with California and an hour behind New Mexico and the rest.
Doesn't make any sense to me.
No, but it does to somebody.
All right, so 3-1 count for Allison.
But that's what they wanted. So
You would think that the states closest to us would be the ones that would be on the same time as us.
well, we've got a lot of family in Texas. So what that does is that puts us we're always going to be 2 hours behind my father-in-law forever now, starting next year.
Starting January? Is that a January thing or is that a March thing?
It's going to be, so when we next, I think it might start in November, because I don't know if they're going to fall back.
Okay. So that's a foul ball right at us.
And I bet that camera moved.
It did.
So, I don't know. I didn't get that deep into it before I got angry and put the article away.
So the last at bat was a walk. This batter has an 0-1 count, pitches on its way outside. Anna throws down to keep the runner honest, and Tay does a great job at stopping that ball.
Yeah.
0-2 count for the batter.
Walker putting a tag down on Crosby. Crosby holding at first.
Outside. Strike number 3 for out number 1.
Yeah, Allison's sitting at 45 pitches right now, going into the bottom of 4th. So she's averaging just a little over, 11?
11.
11 pitches an inning.
That's going to be a foul tip. Strike one.
So I've been told that we will be going to the El Camino, so we're probably going to hang out and watch a little bit of the JV game today.
Strike two, swinging. On 11, that set up on that outside corner, and Allison hitting that spot.
Yeah.
So you're going to El Camino, we're going to El Cupidos.
Yeah, Lisa's played out on that, so.
Inside, strike three, out number two.
Lisa's wanting some El Camino. She was opting for El Cupidos, like, no, I want enchiladas with a couple eggs on top. I like my enchiladas with egg on top. That's my thing.
You know, Nell had that when we were at, in the valley. Where were we at? Oh, I can see it plain as day.
My favorite is...
Inside corner, ball one.
My favorite is green shredded beef enchiladas from Booga's with 2 over medium on top. You can do that for breakfast, you can do it for lunch, you can do it for dinner. Don't get all the beans and rice and everything else. Just the enchiladas, just the eggs. You're good to go.
Strike.
So 1-1 to the batter.
Oh, we were at Barrio Queen. That's where we were.
Oh, I love their guacamole. Because they just stand there and make it for you right there.
Right
and
there
they
at the
have
table.
Pomegranate in it.
Change up. 2-1 count.
Little high, umpire not liking it.
You know what I'm liking? That
What?
sun on my back right now.
Yeah, does feel good, doesn't it? Snow yesterday, cold wind today. Tomorrow's probably going to be a very nice day.
It's supposed to be.
That's good.
Ball is down on the corner. That's 2 strikes. And Allison doing the little fake to get the runner out at first. So the runner, Allison starts going off the field like there's 3 strikes. And the runner also decides, oh, well, let's take off. Anna throws down to Tay and gets her caught stealing. I guess that's a good way to get a pick off, right?
You know what? We need to mark that down. That's got to make the highlight reel. If nothing else, that was, you know, you see those clips on Facebook all the time, right? The cute little plays where the first baseman acts like he's throwing it, but he doesn't, and then the guy gets off the bag to talk to the coach, and he tags him, and he's out, you know. What they call those little league plays or whatever, but you know what? Hey, that makes the game fun, right? I mean, it's just you can't take this stuff too seriously. But yeah, I think that's worthy of a highlight. Maybe not. We'll let our producer, Mr. Wes McBride, make the final call on that.
I'll have to explain that one when I send it in to him. All right, so we are heading into the top of the 5th inning. We have a score of 11-0, Round Valley on top. We are leading off with Merrick. Defensively, it looks like St. John's is going to remain the same.
This is Coach Irvin's first year in St. John's, is that correct?
That is correct. Coach Irvin previously taught in Round Valley and coached Round Valley Middle School.
And this is Coach Emerald's 4th year back, right?
That I can't tell you if that is exact. I think it was Emily's freshman year, correct?
Yeah, that would make this his 4th season with Round Valley.
He was here previously, though, correct?
Yes. Yep. Because he coached just before Lisa did, and then came back when Emily was a freshman.
Okay. So Merrick up to bat. Inside ball 1.
I am sitting here freezing to death, and I don't know how some of those girls are wearing sleeves and some aren't. That just... Hot
Merrick.
grounder getting past the shortstop. And I'm almost sure that's Chantel Perry out there at short.
All right, Dan. Let's see how I do how well I do on this music now.
Well, you got to turn it off.
That I thought I had done. Oh, so. What?
Get on the bag. She wasn't out. There was no tag.
No, the shortstop ran in front of the second baseman and grabbed the ball. There
Ask for
was
help.
no tag on that. And Coach Emerald will be asking for help on that one.
Yeah, I'm sure he will. What was the pitch? Was that a ball?
I'm not sure. It doesn't have anything up on the board either.
Yeah, the whole plate umpire saw all that. I looked for this to get reversed.
So what happened was a catcher threw down to get Merrick Stilling at second. Second baseman is in position. Shortstop ran across in front of the second baseman, and there was no tag on the play.
And he's looking at him saying, really? Second baseman didn't have the ball?
Yeah, so that is reversed there. So Merrick is safe on the stolen base. Now Coach Irvin from St. John's coming out and questioning the reversal.
Yeah, the shortstop. So I believe that's Perry at shortstop. She came across and basically poached the throw. Second baseman slapped Merrick with an empty glove, and I think the field umpire just assumed she had it.
So that was a great challenge there by Coach Emerald.
Yeah, I've got to settle down.
All right, so Sky with the hit out to right field. It is caught by the right fielder, but that is going to allow Merrick to advance to third, and Montana up to bat.
Westbrook has had some pretty successful at-bats.
She has. Nice swing on that for strike one.
Hang on, I got.
Let's go, Montana.
Okay, I'm back.
Good swing. Strike number two.
Here you go, kiddo. Find it. Watch the ball, Tanner. You got it. Let's go, Tanner.
Trying to figure out who the SRO guy is.
Oh, there's a blooper hit to third base. Nobody's got to play, and Westbrook will reach. You know, they don't all have to be big hits. I think the girls are finally starting to realize, you know, you can actually realize more success just putting the ball in play.
Yes.
You don't always have to swing for the fences.
Outside corner, strike one.
So,
Quite a bit of fans here.
yeah. Well,
St. John's with the setup. That's going to be a fly ball. Shortstop moving in on it and makes the catch. So St. John's with the little setup here where their varsity field sits down a little bit lower than the rest of the surrounding area, so you can sit on the grass like you're at a MLB game. Emily Muth up to bat. Swinging strike one. So we got two down, 0-1 count. Runners on the corners. Emily up to bat. 11-0 lead, Round Valley. That's going to be a nice hit by Emily. Center fielder coming and makes the diving catch for out number 3. So we will lead off of the 6th inning with Kayla. If we make it that far, Dan.
I think all we need are these 3 outs.
That is it.
3 outs and no runs, and
So we are going into the bottom of the 5th inning right now.
hey, is that yours out there? No. Is Izzy wearing your? Oh,
Okay, so
yeah. You know what? I won't do my job. I'm just gonna talk to people. We'll just sit there, right?
going into the bottom of the 5th inning, Round Valley on top 11-0. The new AIA rule for run rule is 10 after 5 innings. And so if Round Valley is able to hold St. John's here, then this will be game.
Why 5? I mean, what do with the way softball is played, has there ever been an instance, and I will get it out, where somebody got to the bottom of the 4th inning and just scored, 10 runs to get the lead back within 1 and needed that one more? I mean, I don't understand why we're extending at 5, because if you're going to do that, why not just get rid of the
Might as well
run
just
roll?
play all the way through to 7.
Yeah, I don't understand the rationale there, but I'm sure somebody way above my pay grade could tell me.
So it looks like number 11 coming up to bat for St. John's, Dan?
I believe so, yes. Number 11 batting in the 6th hole for St. John's. Liking the brand new red Mizuno helmets, though. We need to.
Is this 11?
Yes. She needs to complete her at bat because Crosby was picked off at first.
So she has a fresh count coming into the bottom of the 5th inning. Strike 1 swinging. On to giving Allison her pitch. Allison delivering. Outside corner, looking. Strike number 2. Change up.
I'd laugh that one off too, kiddo.
All right, so we got a 1-2 count.
The wind, that was so off speed. The wind literally blew that outside.
The angle we have, we saw that really. It really did get a hold of it. So 2-2 count. And strike number 3. Gonna go throw it around the horn. And brings up 23.
So Allison told me, she goes, I really like to hear that pop. Like, I bet you do.
Yep.
Yeah. And I haven't told Allison, but that's actually a catcher thing, because if you keep that hand stiff, then it just smacks that glove that much harder. And catchers know how to get that little something extra out of their pitchers.
And Anna treats that glove right there like a baby. About every 2 games she takes it and oils it all up. And
I do that with the girls' glove. Saddle soap first, and then just a little bit of neat's foot oil.
Strike 2.
Saddle soap to get the dirt out of it, and then neat's foot oil to make the leather more supple, but without making it soft. You want to make it supple, but not soft.
Yes.
Because you're not looking for pancakes out there. You got to keep the pocket.
Pitch is on its way. Strike, foul ball. So Allison up there with an 0-2 count. That ball rolled all the way to the corner. Montana out for it. So like Dan said earlier, tomorrow we will be bringing you a broadcast about 1:50 for the 2 o'clock pitch against Muggione at home. So if you are at home, come on and join us. 1-2 count.
Given our schedule, the one thing that I don't understand about our schedule.
She's like, what's up with that, coach? Come on.
One thing I don't understand about our schedule with Fridays off, why don't, instead of, like, we scheduled St. John's twice, but why don't we do more double headers on Friday, Saturday?
That's going to be in play to Shiloh over to Tay for out number 2. That's a good question.
I mean, that ball literally hit right to Shiloh. I don't think she had to move. I think all she had to do was open her glove, because the ball just basically jumped in it like it was looking to go home. But yeah, you look at our school week, Right? Why are we having to get out of school early on Tuesday when we have Friday and Saturday off?
That's a good question. Strike one, right down the middle.
I know the girls don't really.
They don't mind it.
Yeah, they don't mind missing class, but as a dad, I'm like, you're missing a lot of school. And all of Allison's classes are in the afternoon because she's got NAVIT. Foul ball!
It just keeps getting higher and higher, Dan.
I think she's gripping that changeup a little bit. What do you think? You got to be able to laugh when you're in the circle.
There it is, strike number 2.
See, if you can do that,
Then you're golden.
Yeah. Throw the pitch that makes everybody laugh, and then come back with a strike, and the crowd goes quiet.
And strike number 3. That'd be game. So Round Valley with an 11-0 win over rival St. John's here in St. John's today. And Dan, you have any information?
Yeah. Let me go ahead. I got to do a couple things first, and then I can give you everything you want to know.
All right, sounds like a plan.
So let me get back in here now.
Whew. I'm glad we're done. That wind just came up.
Right.
So Round Valley Lady Elks with a 15-4
Yes.
record on the season so far. And those losses have been good games.
Why is this Game Changer froze for some reason?
So while Dan's doing that, I can go through a couple things I can see on my side here. Round Valley scored 3 in the first, 4 in the third, 4 in the fifth. 2 errors for both Round Valley and St. John's. 11 hits for Round Valley, 1 for St. John's. So Round Valley with that 11-0 win. I see here that Allison threw 66 total pitches, 50 of them for strikes. She had 12 strikeouts and 1 base on balls. We have Ariola and Logan both with doubles today. Walker and Newbie with home runs. Soderquist and Newbie were able to make those stolen bases.
Let me. Here we go. Finally, thank you. Service is not the greatest right now, so I'm not sure what's going on here. Yeah, go ahead, because right now I'm stuck in this routine where it's not letting me finalize the game, so I can't give you a complete breakdown.
Like I said, Allison does get the win today, throwing a shutout against the St. John's. Let's see here, what other good information can I find for you other than what I've already told you? Logan, Newbie, and Ariola each managed multiple hits for Round Valley today, all of them with 2. And number 9 for St. John's had the 1 hit of the game for St. John's.
Yep. So let me filter this because now I got it. All right. So let's do some batting stats here. I'm going to sort by average for the game. First for Round Valley. And why is it telling me there's no batting stats? Because I know there is. You know what? I'm not. Because it's not going to let me. And I don't understand why. Yeah.
You think I can pull it up on my side here? Give me just a second.
I don't think so, because I'm filtering by game and it's not giving it to me. You know what? While we're trying to sort this out, we'll run some ads because you can't see us anyway and you don't need to look at an empty field. Yeah, game stats aren't computing it.
All right, I got it here, Dan. So we have Westbrook that went 1,000 on the day, 1 for 1. Logan, 2 for 2 with 1,000 batting average. Ariola, 2 for 2 with 1,000 batting average. Newbie went 2 for 3 for 667 average. Macy Soderquist 1 for 2, 500. Allison Muth and Tay Walker both 1 for 3 for the day. And Shiloh Mccall was 1 for 4 on the day. Fielding wise, we'd had two errors on the day, but McCall, Logan, and Areola all went 1,000 on the day fielding. So, and Tay Walker was 750. So good win for our Round Valley Lady Elks. And while we are going ahead and wrapping up, we're going to give some love to those sponsors. Dan, you want to sign us off?
No, not yet. The winning pitcher.
Oh, she has some words to say, huh?
She wants to talk to you. So have a seat. I'm going to give up the mic.
All right, Allison. Tell us how the day went for you today.
Pretty good.
What do you think your highlights were?
My strikeouts.
You know you had 12 on the day?
No.
You did. That was awesome.
Thanks.
And that changeup. Tell us about that changeup today.
Oh, goodness. I just need to work on it, you know?
You need a little bit of work on that changeup?
Yup.
All right. Well, guess what that means? Thursday at practice, you're going to be working on it, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right, Allison. Great win on the day for you.
Thank you so much.
All right. We got a couple more Lady Elks that want to be thrown in here to talk today. So we got senior Shiloh Mccall, second baseman, coming in now. Shiloh, how's that win feel?
Oh, pretty freaking good.
Feels pretty good?
Yeah.
All right. How do you feel like you guys did as a team today?
I mean, we did really good. I mean, we probably could have done better at the plate, but we have our games.
We do. Coming off of a long weekend of softball.
Yeah.
Do you guys feel like you were rested today?
Yeah, definitely.
Long Sunday, laying in bed, relaxing, making mom and dad wait on you hand and foot?
Yeah.
All right, Shiloh. Good win on the day today.
Thank you.
I'm trying to get a couple more girls here, but they're just blowing me kisses and walking away. All right, we got Merrick here next. Merrick, senior center fielder. Merrick, thoughts on today's game?
What do you want to know?
She wants to come in and talk, but she doesn't know what to say.
Okay, we did really, we could have done better, but I feel like we did all right.
Did all right?
Yeah.
Waiting for St. John's to visit us at home?
Oh, yeah, it's going to be a good game. I feel like they'll be more prepared. We'll be more prepared for sure. That's like way later in the season though, right?
It is. That is our last game of the season. That is senior night.
Oh, even better.
That is an actually exact month from today.
Oh. Dang, our season is so short.
We got a lot of games between now and then, though. So thank you, Merrick, for joining us. And now we have senior first baseman Tay Walker coming in. All right, Tay. Nice block that you had there by Anna when Anna threw that ball down to you.
Thank you.
A nice tag there.
Thank you.
What did you think about that play where Allison tricked the runner on first?
They sold it really well. They even confused me for a little bit.
Even confused you.
Yeah.
Hey, it confused the runner.
It really did.
And
it
so
worked
what
out.
were we able to do?
Got
Pick her off, right?
Yeah.
All right. So, Tay, looking at the rest of this week, what are you thinking? We got Muggione at home, and we have Valley Sanders in Valley Sanders on Friday.
Uh-huh.
How you feeling? How do you think the team's feeling for these games?
I think we're going to do really good because we didn't start out really good, but our bats came together, so I think we should be okay.
And you feeling like we're getting over some of those injuries, sicknesses?
Yeah. Everyone's starting to feel better, hopefully, so.
And that's all we can do is pray, right?
Yeah.
That it continues that way.
Yeah.
Well, good game today, Tay.
Thank you.
Appreciate you. All right. So you heard from several of our Lady Elks. We will get a few more after tomorrow's game.
Yeah, you know, and I don't know why we've waited so long to actually start doing this.
I love it.
We need to grab these girls and get them on the mic because people, I mean, this is about them, right?
It is about them.
So why not let them have a little time? Lily, what else? What else do we need to wrap up? I mean, pretty much.
I think that's it. Just a reminder to hit that subscribe button, Dan.
Yeah, please like and share. Final shout out to our sponsors. Without you, there would be no us. You know we appreciate and love you. If you're watching this stream, show our sponsors some love. Let them know that you are a proud viewer of Let's Go Elks. So on behalf of Let's Go Elks, a Zero Luck Live production, I'm Dan Muth.
And Lily Ariola.
And we out.
We'll see you tomorrow.